The secret to walking without falling. 5 tips to improve balance for seniors. Welcome back to Dr. David's channel. In my career as a geriatrician, I have witnessed thousands of falls. And I want to affirm one thing to you: falling is never just a random accident. It is not due to bad luck, or simply because of old age. In fact, most of us are walking in ways that unintentionally invite an imbalance. A fall can take only 2 seconds to happen, but it can take away 20 years of a person's independence. It doesn't just cause bruises or broken bones. What it damages most severely is self-confidence. I have seen seniors who were once very active, but after one minor fall, they became afraid of the ground beneath their feet. They stopped going for walks, stopped attending reunions, and eventually locked themselves within 4 walls. From there, their health declined at a dizzying pace. But look, my friends, there is a group of seniors, even in their 80s or 90s, who still walk as majestically as generals. Their secret lies not in luck, but in the way they move. Today, I will reveal small but powerful habits to help you regain your balance and stand as firm as a rock. Before we dive deep into awakening your legs, if you find this topic truly necessary for yourself and your loved ones, please click the subscribe button and the bell icon right next to it. Each subscription and interaction from you is not just a number, but a huge motivation for me to continue my mission of community healthcare, helping you live happier and healthier lives. And don't forget to leave a comment. I want to walk steadily right under this video, so I know you are starting this journey with me. Secret 1. The heel-to-toe miracle, a natural shock absorber system. The biggest reason we seniors lose our balance is not due to weak legs, but the way our feet hit the ground. Have you noticed if you have recently started the habit of shuffling? Or when you walk, do you place your entire foot flat on the ground heavily? This very habit is paralyzing the muscles that stabilize your body and making it very easy for you to trip over just a small brick. The correct way, I call this the rolling movement. When stepping forward, gently lower your heel first. Then, feel the sole of your foot roll on the ground, and finally use your toes to push your body forward. When walking in the heel-to-toe style, you are reactivating the entire muscle system of your calves, ankles, and thighs. It is like activating the shock absorbers on a luxury car. Your steps will become smooth and rhythmic, and your brain will receive constant balance feedback from the ground. I once cared for Harold, 82 years old. He came to see me with an anxious face because he frequently lost his footing. I guided him in just this one technique. Meeting him again 2 weeks later, he smiled brightly and said, "Dr. David, I'm no longer afraid of cracks in the sidewalk. Strangely, I even feel taller and walk much more majestically than before." Secret 2. The power of your arms, the arm swing. The body's counterweight. This is something that 90% of seniors often overlook. As we age, due to joint pain, stiffness, or simply habit, we often keep our arms stiff at our sides when walking. Do you know why tightrope walkers always hold a long pole or spread their arms wide? It's because the arms are the counterweights that help keep the body's center of gravity in the right position. The correct way: do not stiffen your arms. Let them swing naturally. The principle is simple. When the left leg steps forward, the right arm should swing forward. Note that you should swing your arm from the shoulder joint, not the elbow joint. The movement should be smooth and relaxed, like flowing water. When you swing your arms, your body weight is distributed more evenly, helping your spine stay straight and flexible. In particular, it helps the chest expand, allowing the lungs to breathe deeper and providing more oxygen to the brain. Many of my patients used to complain about feeling dizzy when turning their heads while walking. After practicing correct arm swinging, that feeling of dizziness significantly decreased because their posture automatically adjusted to the most balanced state. I have a small challenge for you. This very afternoon when you go for a walk, try to notice if your arms are motionless. If they are, relax them. If you find this information new and useful, please leave a comment with the number 2 below so I know you have mastered this secret. Secret 3. The small step technique. The art of control. There is a very common misconception among seniors. We often think that to be healthy and fast, we must take very long strides. You try to stretch your legs far out to prove you are still vigorous. After age 70, long strides are the enemy of balance. When your feet are placed too far from your body, your center of gravity is pushed out of the safe zone of your supporting leg. Just a small ripple in a rug or a small pebble on the road is enough to turn that stride into a dangerous fall. Switch to small steps. Focus on placing your foot on the ground directly beneath your body or just slightly forward. Small steps help distribute weight more evenly, put less pressure on the knee joints, and most importantly, you always maintain control over your position. Robert, 74 years old, used to be a very active person but fell often, on average twice a year. He always thought his legs were weak. But after I guided him in this small step technique, he realized the problem was overstriding. For the past 3 years, by taking short and steady steps, Robert has not fallen once. He told me, "David, now I walk as if I'm gliding on the ground, very gentle and completely at peace." Secret 4. The core connection principle, the body's anchor. This is something I bet very few of you know. Your legs don't actually control your balance. The real culprit behind shaky steps is a forgotten core, abdominal and lower back muscles. The core is the control center that keeps your spine straight and helps you react in time if you happen to trip. The simple way, whenever you stand or walk, imagine you are gently pulling your belly button toward your spine. No need to tense up, just a gentle activation like wearing a comfortable waist cincher. Try standing on one foot. At first, it might be a bit wobbly. But now, try lightly pulling in your stomach and stand again. See? You are much steadier. That is the power of the core. Nancy, 80 years old, came to see me with a fear of walking because she often felt unsteady and had to lean on walls. I taught her to find her anchor from her abdomen. After just a few weeks of focusing on her core while walking, Nancy was able to confidently take her hands off the wall. She said, "I feel like my legs have finally found a root to hold on to." If you are still watching and feel your abdomen waking up, please comment the number 4 below so I know. Secret 5. Reaffirming heel to floor, eliminating the shuffling habit. I must repeat this once more because it is the most deadly mistake, shuffling. When you shuffle, you are cutting off the communication between your brain and the ground. It is a sign of a total loss of control. Home exercise. Use your hallway. Walk very slowly, and you can touch the wall lightly for a sense of safety. With each step, lift your foot and intentionally feel your heel touch the floor first. When you feel the contact of the heel, the brain is immediately updated. We are on solid ground. This connection will help you regain the graceful rhythm you thought you had lost since your youth. Walking slowly but walking correctly, that is true strength. My friends, after all my sharing, there is one thing I want you to always remember. Getting older does not mean getting weaker. Walking safely at age 80 is not about seeing who runs faster. It is about awareness and rhythm. The techniques I shared today, from small steps and arm swinging to core connection, are actually natural instincts that your body already knows. I am just here to help you wake them up. Every purposeful step, every time you focus on your feet, you are strengthening your belief in yourself. Never let the number of your age define your legs. Let your will and understanding lead the way for every majestic step. Question of the day. Among the 5 secrets I shared across 2 parts, which one do you find the newest and most meaningful? How do you plan to start practicing from this afternoon? Please leave a comment so we can encourage each other. If you find this knowledge valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and especially share this video with senior groups or your older friends. One share from you could help a friend avoid a dangerous fall and maintain their independence. I am Dr. David. I wish you steady steps on every path, and that you always live happily, healthily, and full of pride. See you in the next knowledge videos.